Right, good afternoon. Just before we start anything, just want to wish you a happy Christmas, a happy New Year. I've done no video since last time, just before Christmas, and so I just want to get that in before we start. We are fishing on the method rod today on the local waters, so I'll keep an eye on that tip. Well, like I said, we're fishing here today. We're on my local club water. We're actually on the method rod this time. I was going to keep pike fishing, but I woke up a bit later than I actually anticipated, and so forth. I thought I'll go down my local club water, just local, and I'll go on the method. If you're wondering why I'm looking down there, it's because I'm actually fishing as we speak. There's a little bit of a swirl over there which I disturbed earlier, so I cast it towards them, and just doing a bit of method feeding, that's all. Nothing fancy. Whether we catch or not is another story, but it's got to be in it to win it. So yeah, that's what we're doing at the moment. So anyway, I'll continue just watching that tip, see what happens, because I have some carp in that little reed bed over the back there, and I see the fin, so I know they're in there. Soon, there might be tension, I don't know. I just see the fin, but there was bubbling and there was movement, and that works for me. So hence why I've cast it that way. So I will keep an eye on that. And then it's now 2 o'clock, so we'll catch up in a short while. Right, just recast this out there again. Just trying to get a little bit of feed out there at the minute. Not put too much out there, but enough just to sort of hopefully lure me. The feed I got in here is it's a silent-based banoffee. That smells really nice. I also put some syrup in it as well, it's dynamite syrup, just to keep bond together better. Enhanced with some hemp seed oil, or hemp oil, just to give it the extra added attraction. So I've got quite a bit of traction in there. So I'm hoping everyone's tickety boo. The good thing about like this, just show, got the old method bomb. I mean, you've got to get your hands dirty. It's great. No mould, just put your bait in how you want to put it, in a mould all around, and it sticks there quite nicely. So I'm just going to chuck it over there. I have clipped up. I'm just going to launch that over there. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid them trees. Well, unfortunately, not successful this time. Hang up in the tree. Never mind. I'll just quickly tie another little loop. And get the method out, and then we'll crack on a bit more. Yeah. So where have I been down? Well, I have been fishing. I have been down to the river there, and I managed to crack out 2 little pike, but I didn't. Let's start again. I have been fishing. I haven't filmed because nothing has happened. I went to River Bear, I think about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it was literally just a case of hour in the afternoon, just before dark, so it's about 3:30. I think about 3 o'clock. Got there, look around, decided got the low rod, just keep it bash. So I did, and I went round to the bit what I had done before, the quiet side of the mill, and managed to crack out 2 little jacks. One about 3 pound, maybe. I'd say 3. I think one might be about 4. More, if you were lucky, it's pushing 5. I didn't record it simply because I forgot to take the camera, and I didn't actually expect to catch, but I did. Just one. So therefore, 2 little jacks come out at the start. I think it was the start of the season. Was it just after Christmas? It was just before, I think it was just after Christmas. But it's quite a nice day. It was getting us that dusky bit. So I have been fishing in and around. I just haven't recorded anything because basically nothing's happened. Yeah, so I have been going. Just have fun. Bear with me 2 seconds. I'll just grab one of these and right, the focus concentration there. It's a little bit short, but that should be alright. Yeah, so I had that 2-8, so that was good going. And after that, it was just a case of the weather wasn't particularly very good, and here we are today. Now, like I said, I was going to go pike fishing this morning down at Benningford. Just debate to go into John Wilson Lake or the sand pit, which is now known as the Signet. Well, I might go there tomorrow. So we'll see how things pan out. But yeah, so that's just a quick update of what I had been filming, what I've been doing, just to keep you updated and let you all know what's going on. And I'm fine, by the way, just in case you weren't asking. So yeah, it's just how it's been. It's usually the weather sort of plays up. I don't mind rain when I'm there, but I don't want to be set up, and that's the one thing it's one thing I detest. But yeah, there you go. That's how it pans out. So I'm going to focus on that now because there's a big load of bubbles down there, and if they're on a feed, if I can get one out, so I've got to be right on the ball because the reeds will literally just take me straight into the reeds, and I will have no sound amount whatsoever, and that'll be another lost. And I'm getting lower method bomb as well, so I'll restock upon them. There's always something in it. Right, that's enough of me waffling on. That's the update. That's what I've been doing, and that's how the situation is unfolding as it is. So with all further ado, we'll keep an eye on that tip, that bend round. I've got to know about it. Nothing has accumulated over there. That's now gone absolutely quiet. So once the bite time's over, the opportunity's gone. So I flicked over there instead, gone about there. Not right on the island, but just a little bit before. I'm going to try over there. I'm going to try down here, and I'm going to try down there. Basically see what happens. As you can see, pretty still. Yeah, so it's not too bad a day. I think we're changing the bait, if possible. Which we'll probably do in a minute. Next couple of casts. Yeah. So yeah, those 2 carp I caught down the Quiet Lake, I just almost forgot. They actually, I believe, from what I can remember, were the very first winter carp in January, and then my first winter carp. So that's a good thing. Well, here we are. I did not expect to catch this today. It's January, coming up to the end of January, and my first proper ever winter carp. It's not a very big one, caught on a method feeder. Yeah, I'd say probably about £8, something like that. But happy days, eh? My first ever winter carp. And what a beauty he is. Like normal, he's in immaculate condition, but there you go. Probably about £2, £3. But look at that. When he grows up and get older, he's got to be a little beauty. A bit angry because, yeah, how about that? No? Beautiful, isn't he? Perfect condition, absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much, my little friend. Right, let's get him back because he's quite cold. So I thank the Lord for my success on that day. Right. So like I said, nothing's happening in a minute, so I just flicked over there. I want to try a different bait and just see if it's bloodworm not what they want, or red bait was what they want, or something else. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give it a couple of casts over there, and then we'll sort of plan this from there. So it's now come to 3 o'clock, bang on. So therefore 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Right, tough call at the minute. I decided to have a change of bait, and I decided to put these little Waves of hybrids on. What the colours look like, and they do smell rather nice. Ooh, they smell rather nice. So yeah, I'm just going to try down the march in the tree here, just to see what happens. But at the minute, a bit of a tough session. I did have a feeling it would be, but I saw in the winter months, although it is a bit warm today, it's a bit warmer than it has been. Right, I don't quite know what you can see, but my rod is down there in case you can't. We just had our first 2 little knots. Nothing horrendous, but something is there. And that means that they're swimming past it, just knocking gently into the line. Although I'm not back on it. What happens? Suffer movement. Well, nothing. It's been a few twitches on that pulling around. So either line bites or just something small. But nothing has adjourned. Anyway, the time is now 5:25, so I now have to start thinking about backing down. I've done most of it, I just got to bring my rod in, and then basically that'll be game over. So far at the minute, I've had a really nice enjoyable afternoon. The sun is now going down, and the temperature's dropped quite considerably. So on that note, if you could do me a favour and whack that old subscribe button, push the old thumbs up, that'll help the channel, that'll help me, encourage me to keep going. So yeah, I'll just cut the tip, I'm pushing to the boundaries to the last minute, or even a second as you call it. So yeah, I'll call it there. I won't record them more. I'll say thank you for watching if you got this far. I'll say don't forget to put the old subscribe and thumbs up. And if you like what I do and how I do it, because this is all real fishing, this is as you see it now. Yeah, so just, drop a comment down below or something like that, it would be awesome. On that note, I'll leave it there, and catch up with you tomorrow. Hopefully, off to Billingford for pike fishing. Been the John Wills Lake or the Sandpit, depending on which one I can get on. So I'll go from that. I'll just keep on that tip. Right, on that note, thank you very much for watching, and thank you for joining me in this session. Right, I'm waffling on. Catch you later.